if you're going to have fuel on that, who can afford it? So you lose the kit of fuel at the raw. Teacher say, okay, I question me practicals to the man because no quite the raw. Can you measure alternative to practicals? I mean, so how would the child or some things now considered abstract study? No, hands-on. In a now got here. Almost if I in a class, when you're doing the practical aspect, you got why this is this, why this is that. So that is where the gap is. We still have good teachers. We still have bright children. Mana, government in a fair line in some place, they should increase the funding. Not just increase the funding. And where effective monitoring. The Shone with a guy Jimenka, and that I say no, also like I provide. How about a fuel and the electricity they will provide. But the important thing is time for practicals, let it be done. So that when you go see a pota, on with all corner choco. On when they about just saying natural employment. Naturally, Jackia, boy an employer because almost for the technical know my home. Some of my students in electrical electronics engineering at Oko there. If I go see a pota, most of them, my solar in the house, all my students install earlier. And he maintains it. Now see all lost some if you had some cake or some mommy going to that salary I got when I gave me in 1 week. That's what it's supposed because almost and that's what we should be preaching. Every course, well, practical aspect. So let's focus on that practical aspect. And that's where the government will come in. Because often with schools, they should fund these schools appropriately.
Okay, Dr. Akabike, you know that you did not mention that you're a coach too, because I know you, and then you are a coach when it comes to mentoring youth and then societal values and everything. Kai banye na family values. Of course, if we're gonna, you have talked about your children, and then it means you are married.
Yeah.
Yes. How long have you been married?
Well, I've been married for 27 years.
27 years.
Yes.
Okay. 27 years. That means I could go Silver Jubilee,
yes,
going to the
now,
third
the
decade.
Yes.
Now apologies for the okay. Yes, this is now journey to the Golden Jubilee and everything. Yes. Okay, 27 years. Let's talk about marriage. Okay. One of my wife was court the other day for our court wedding, and then I go in only Oka alone. Everybody here, Oka South have more than 5,000 pending divorce cases. Just that, just that municipal, just that area of Oka. You know, and then I know wherever man now and I don't fuck alone. I cannot do it again. I told him what is happening. I feel like the marriage institution is being attacked now, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. Hey, Philly, what are we getting wrong in marriage now? Then one is online. I'm a feminist. A man should not, it's always unua. And I be like, you should not tell me. I ain't no long wine bob. Yes. Okay. But because what do you think is happening now? What is causing all these things?
I think the marriage institution actually has a problem. If you're going by the number of divorce cases, and I think it has to do with the value system. The value system in the homes, and the parents are to blame. I'll give parents 100% blame. Naya. You know why? When you're raising a child, I'm going to look at it two ways now. By NATO, the focus on the girl child. Anazugi, my mom has said, "Oh, if I kill a baby, if I kill me, what can tolerate it like this? That. If I marry sin, you beg me, things like that. While doing that, the male child was being neglected. And when a popular saying that says, if you want your wife to be an angel, you need to create a heaven for her, because angels don't stay in hell. Yes. So yes, Isosia, that girl child, Obolo, an angel, this so good. Irapu the male child, Obolo feke. Keko is where work.
I can really.
Now, if peradventure they meet themselves, Anoba, you are aware that the society has so much emancipated the girl child now. Girl child, they are saying now, Niamwe rights, Kamuke. Like a value system and while training the children, or this yaka in Aguia, you challenge a certain institution. No. I've always said neke lolo eke. Why you well all looking well all. Mana going for any negative for a certain age generation where this problem. Generation I am what that problem. We are taught resilience. Now, bro, again, I digi kolonu no toto. Does not mean I better number and I'm a ekenekwa. We can book 1 week. And the next week, you can go work a go on. And again, I realign. I continue. Mana now, the society go the girl child. You can't. You are being abused. You no. If a man talks to this way, it's abusive. Shouldn't be in an abusive relationship. I haven't said a woman should be abused. You shouldn't. This relationship is violent. I'm not saying. I also fight against violence. Say no for me. So, on no. Now, why not batego? Who can not batego? Why they are CEOs, bank managers, employers of labor. Before I say no one can batego. Why no. I'm going no a less job than the man. Man, but the major breadwinner. Kita women are even major breadwinners. Or just see then in society, you mean you're the one providing for this man? We need to buy this rubbish. No. I can't have it. Organa social media, phone I call one story. Or see, you see what you see. So if I leave this man actually, or when you maybe you go phone one what am I even actually doing with him? Or I can take care of myself. If you go to those most of these divorce cases and listen to what's the problem, you won't see anything. Aside maybe where there's violence. Your mother went through worse things. So what am I trying to say? The value system in the home changed. We left our children's upbringing at the mercy of the maids. Some children grew alone. My brother-in-law is saying, because father they busy, mother they busy. You think you've provided food. You think you have done everything. No. Upbringing. My mother used to tell us that each and azura, asking azura, each and on any run. Upbringing alone. Because Iga not there. Malu what the child is doing. Malu some behaviors so develop go. Or mutala outside. Ena piacha. When koye meta, they say I'm bambanka, onye kuzilinka, geni amoba, ena piaya. Opute was until ena akwa deka it is akwa omeji ena guide ya until the child reach certain age we can take a decision mana if I had the wrong mgba izugi omalgi aro mana ademe nkeme such a child banye in a home person will build a home well mana kana emie both the male and the female child should and must be trained alike because when a limit what a woman can take. A limit what a man can take. So that if you see working off former or no time why you see other room. Yani I may be I'm not about nothing. No. Come here, go. O move. Or no why no talent kiss other room. Or saying no, my father didn't treat my mother that way.
Yes.
Or move. So when we train the girl child, the boy child should also be trained. Call water that you cannot. Let me give you an example. There was a time I went to work and came back. My daughter said that the brother Tiliaife. The way I screamed. Even you want to report him, did you say he touched you? He beat you? Say okay. My son, did you beat your sister? Or say, mom, the question is, did you beat your sister? I say, yes, mommy. So mom, you didn't even ask me what it is. Say, I don't want to know what she did. You don't raise your hand against a woman. That's what I'm teaching you. For beating your sister. He felt so bad. I know. My son is one gentle, or that sobo. Man, I needed to pass a message. You don't raise your hand against a woman. So, Munia said, my daughter said, can you feel me? I was in a room. But I had to handle her too. Why? Well, because now that kids were just make a chat way. Similar to Wukikob. On my level, they are challenging Wuko. Go sing Koji Bruki. See your teachers gave a report was say next time you get make a tamasu yogo again. I will deal with you. Miss Anna went to my son. Because who will take care? Boy and na. Say one land. Where's here? On any day but kita. If your daddy has no need me fair, how will you feel? So mommy, I'll feel very bad. And say good. And say I'm training you that when you marry tomorrow, you won't raise your hand against your wife. And say because your sister can be your wife. Can be position of your wife. Say if you want pasugagi way. Say because he no why I got pasugi way. It is simply because not pasugi with you. And say you don't. And say I'm teaching you people not to fight. You don't. Again, when misunderstanding, but you must find a way around it and resolve it. What's the moment I did sorry that it will never happen again? And it never happened again. And there's no fighting in my house because fighting is a no for me. You must have a way of idia. You report to me. Oh, more I right it's in your body. What was the right? So that way now they are adults. You understand? So at that tender age, upon every day, you know, 1 year why and war with Tife. I'm not for anything wrong in beating the wife. So what am I trying to say? That training the girl child is as important as also training the boy child. So that when you open a malona and we value system, now by as a man, I question me the responsible. As a woman, I question me the responsible. And as a woman, also quite a bolo, nampu CEO. Bolo the regional manager and Kenwa, your duty is to provide food in the home. So that Opona, Eman is now making you not to, you find a way around it. We have technology now. Opona is in the park and a freezer. So that once you come in, that 15-20 minutes, I will find your food. That doesn't mean that a man cannot help the wife. If any neighbor understand him, man, our brother can all work. Just like it's one, no matter how much I'm earning tomorrow. I always demand for food. Money for food for my husband. Now why could you blood? Why could you chairman? When we hear what man, I will make it they are double.
Yes.
You understand? Man, I can all work. And no responsibility to provide. Also, someone hey, a joke on that and we make a new quaggy. Or bossing care. It just said, but you won't provide food in the home. I'm not saying that working we can only fall name. Man, I want to see you working hard. Need the lazy, no, DJ. Now a man that is also struggling to put food on the table. Like when did is lazy, intellectually lazy, physically lazy, or cross or leg. Now when you get with it, you with on aba. So when you open a malo, and when kegalo, when malo, then you can also overlap the work. Need batakita for that now. And and there's food. You can easily want food, keep food. It will not make you less than a man.
No, it won't.
More than put out to maybe my husband may travel. When you need it, no. Maybe generator, maybe or something. Me I'm born attack with ego when I'm walking. It doesn't make sense. I can do that. Can I say Anna? Wait travel now. Jen maybe queen and I'll look one here. You ain't not gonna go kiri konye kwa gear. You understand? You kwa I'm how to on your rogia you banket makia mokwebeti with the wine. But what I'm trying to say is that we can and then may also the family will not have problem.
Yes.
That's what I think.
One akwabam na abai na ya. Icho ka business gi sala oko. ị chọrọ ka efe ị na-elekwụlụ n'ọkụ come and partner with us at Gbam. Bịa ka anyị mee your brand ka ọ gaa as viral as Gbam. Ọ ga-abụ ebe ọ bụla afọ Gbam afọ ị na-ele. Kpọọ the numbers on your screen ka anyị mee ka iwube ewube. Kedu ihe di gị na-eme?
My husband is a medical doctor.
Your husband is a medical doctor. That means your husband is a career person.
Yes.
And then you too, you are a career person.
Yes.
Okay, let's kai touch na career because and then one clash of who is supposed to do what when the two persons are chasing careers. Sometimes one can say no choro nwaanyị na-arụ anything. Na nọdụ n'ụlọ na-etebe ụmụ ya ma ọ bụ nwoke asị na ọ chọrọ nwaanyị ga-adị lazy n'oge sikwa na-agba mbọ, and you've made mention that ụmụazị kwesị ito with parents.
Yes.
In your one of your talks. Kedu ka isi wee balance ya as a career person that you are, and then your husband medical doctor, wonderful. Ke ka isi balance the whole thing enwe mgbe ịgba break take care children ko were you ganiru just do your thing?
Some of these things, problem but at the level of cotton. Give me a nwoke. Ịma na nwunye gị. Ị chọrọ ka nwunye gị lụọ ọlụ. Not to able housewife. Una akpa ya akpa. Mgba nwa ga na-ayị. Mgba love ka na-ebu unu. So nwaanyị mmalụ that, for example, I'm not one person that likes laziness. I don't like it. Even if my husband is a billionaire, no nwere ego nne dị n'ụwa. I want to work. Come on, well, charity. I want to be useful. I don't want to be at home. That's the kind of person I am. So if I meet a man tomorrow, maybe it's in a chorokwa na alụ ọlụ. Mụ na gị nwere business. In fact, I kuchara ya mgba delete your number na phone mo block waga everywhere. Man, mụ na gị nwere sacrament jikọ mụ na gị. Because it means I will not be happy with you. Man, ụfọdụ nwoke na-adị aghụghọ. Ọ chọrọ the best of the best. Ojenuta medical doctor, for example. Nwaanyị ọbụla tachara afọ ga medical school gụchaa ya pụta ịma na imedebe ya n'ụlọ ọwọkọrọ maka if what they go through in medical school, you know that ọ bụrụ course a na-aba agụcha ọ bụrụ igbo bike a ba agụcha nọrọ n'ụlọ then because na ị chọrọ onye ma akwụkwọ o nwere brain so that ụmụ gị wee bute brain ma mafa wee ma akwụkwọ ị na-aghọrị ya nnọọ ị na-eme gị je lụta medical doctor ịgba nnọọ nkịtị the moment ị gbanyere ring n'aka ifiri na inweta gị mbakwa ọwakwa m ka a mba nke kọl a mba ọma awakwanụ na enwego the seat, that marriage will have a problem because you na that woman will start. If ọ gbagodo gị nkịtị at that time, the woman will never be happy in that home. For that now, and when a woman is not happy, the man will not be happy. Because women need to be happy to bring out their best. Okay? So, audio to a man a career woman. From the onset, ikwoya. Ijenota ụmụ amara akwụkwọ. Ha eje nwozi aga. Ijenota odi badebe n'ụlọ. Ọ mapụrụ akwụkwọ so nwere eko career nwa ọ na-achọ. Ọ dị okay, o fit ye aim. Mana you can the law say as well, you cannot probate and reprobate. No. Each are the best, not the best, or first class product. You say, no. You're not trying to. Malupa, but that woman is also representing her own family. And is expected na so say no one boy you see enne. Na mo to man no problem. Can you change it for me? Makana yezo no nwa. Onwere ife ọ na-alụ. But the subject to Mba, I've paid your bride price. Your mother cannot demand.
I'm not married to your family.
No. Because expectation of your parents from you as a son, I also expect that from my daughter.
Yes.
So
yes.
Because
yes.
Or near.
Yes.
At some point in life.
Yes.
Okay. So audio to I buy her from the beginning. So that all my work. When you're making then you, the career woman, Malala first, you are a wife, you are a mother, then your career. If anything were priority. Personally, I'm one person. I've always loved the banking job. I've always wanted that. My dream career to be a banker. Yes. When I got married, my husband be a doctor. I had my first child within the first year of the marriage. Then by that time, Messia youth service. Chozia, Mago, come by and chota all because I was. We had to sit down. I was and some. Why be this first bank Nipulobi? I wanted to get a job there. My husband was doing his residency program. I was saying, you know, I will always want you to work, but if not, all of my hand is very busy. You look at bank, we man got very busy. I'm fanani. Before that man, both of us will not be happy. What do you think? Omeria no force on my force. He threw it up. It was a dialogue. What do you think? I'm not stopping from getting money. Can't I go there? Umaka na farm. Kita gaza kwa no fast. If you gonna mama, I go busy by virtue of my training
Profession.
It made sense to me.